Hello, in this video we're going to be learning how to use VirtualBox and how to set it up with the Windows 10 ISO. So I'll have a link in the description for all of these sites, and first you want to go to the Microsoft website where you can download the tool to create the Windows 10 ISO. And what the ISO is it's an image file that you can use in VirtualBox to install Windows 10 on your virtual machine. So once you click download tool now, you're gonna arrive to this. So you're gonna have to click that and then click yes. So it's getting a few things ready. And so basically you're going to go through the whole setup of what you want on your ISO, like which version of Windows 10 and like 64-bit, 32-bit and stuff like that. And so I've already created my ISO and it's gonna look something like this, but I'll go through the setup with you. Alright, so just gonna accept this. So once you get to the screen, you want to select create installation media and click next. At this point here, I messed up a bit and I forgot to put the correct architecture. So you just want to unclick the recommended checkbox on the bottom left, and you want to click on the architecture, and it's going to give you an option for 32-bit, 64-bit, or both. Just click both, and then you can press next. Alright, next. So you want to select the ISO file and click next, and then it's gonna create it here, but I've already created everything. So once you click that, it'll take a little bit and it'll look something like this. So now you need to install VirtualBox, and you're gonna go to their website and click download. Then it'll show you something like this, download. So I'm gonna click next, and so yeah, I already have it installed, but you just go through the whole thing and click next until it says finish, like that. And then you're going to have app VirtualBox. Alright, so go back to tools. Alright, so you're gonna get to this screen right here, and you're gonna click new, and this is basically where you're going to install your virtual machine. And this is where it's gonna share some space for the virtual machine so it can have storage. So I'm gonna select a different space. I already created a file or a folder here called VMs. You can name anything you want. And then we're going to be using Windows, so you can install Linux, Mac, and other stuff. So for now, I'm gonna go with Windows 10 32-bit. 64-bit is okay, but to set up that, you're going to have to go into your BIOS and mess with all sorts of stuff. So for now, we'll just stick to Windows 10 32-bit. And Windows 10 32-bit is also pretty fast as well. So you can name it anything you want. In this case, we're gonna do it as Windows example. Alright, then click next. Alright, so this is the amount of memory, not storage, but memory, which you will give your virtual machine. So in this case, I have 16 gigs, so I can give around 3 gigs, or 3 gigs, or even 4. So let's just go with 3. And here is the amount of size we can give it. So I just leave it like this. And we can do that. We can leave it as VirtualBox disk image, then click next. Leave it as dynamically allocated, so you can select how much storage you would give it. And in this case here we have 32. Let's create. And now we can go to settings. Make sure set it back to Windows 10 32-bit. Okay, now I can go through system. Here the processor, I can give 2 cores, and you should also give 2 cores as well, so that'll make it pretty smooth. Display, video memory, I can give 128, so that should be fine. Just don't go anywhere near the red. And for storage, okay, so here's where you get to select your ISO. you're gonna have to click on this disk, and then click on this disk sign over here, and then click choose a disk file. And then in this case, I'm gonna be selecting Windows. We're gonna press open. Alright, then we press OK. Alright, so now I've updated the ISO to a correct version. I'm just gonna make sure this is on 32-bit. Okay. I can press start. And you just wanna click the down arrow key and then press enter. Here we go. Now it should just load. And it's a pretty quick setup after that. Alright, so now that we're in here, just click next, press install now. Alright, so in this case I don't have a product key, I'll just click this. And then I'm gonna install Windows 10 Pro. Click next. I accept. And press next. Alright, so all you have to do here is press custom install, and then it'll do the installation, and it'll once it's done with that, you just do your sign in and normal Windows 10 setup from there on out. So I already did all of that on my other virtual machine here, so for now I'm just gonna close out of this powerful machine. So I'll show you what it looks like here. Click start. And here I'll just keep going. Alright, and then you'll just be in Windows, and here I'll just put my pin. Then it'll just get into Windows normally. And this is how you set up your virtual machine. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.